that bar, we only take shots, okay? This is coffee liquor, so pay attention because if you remember the information, we're going to take some shots, okay? At the end. Because we need to learn, okay? For the first time, Matthias, who I told you before, today I'm going to be your local tour guide. And tell me, do you like to drink coffee
Yes.
every day?
Yes.
How many cups of coffee usually do you drink per day?
Two.
Two? Okay.
17.
For the first, I'm going to tell a little bit about this place, about Mi Cafecito. We opened Mi Cafecito in the year 1969. The first reason that we opened was the transport. Why the transport? That was because before we don't have cars to transport the coffee. So we transport the coffee in ox carts. Do you know what it's ox cart? So what happened? The time travel was too long, 10 days long, because we transport the coffee to the zone of the country to San Jose. And in that 10 days the coffee started to get bad and lose quality. For that reason we take the decision to open this place to make first quality coffee. Here in Mi Cafecito we don't grow coffee. Here we only wash the coffee in this machine which looks like a playground. After we dry the coffee and finally we roast the coffee. But here we don't grow coffee, so where grows the coffee from here? The coffee from Mi Cafecito grows in Vital. Vital, it's approach La Fortuna. Now we have 60 little farmers associated to this cooperative who bring the coffee during the harvest season. The harvest of the coffee in this zone starts in June and ends in December. Here it's a little bit higher grow coffee because we have a lot of rain. In other zones of the country the harvest starts in March and ends in June. It's more fast. But here, for example, the last year we only make 18,000 kilos of coffee. It's not a lot, but it's because always we are going to try to produce with the best quality coffee. In the year 2008, we opened the Touristic Rural Project to teach to the people how we make the coffee. But in the next year, the community suffered an earthquake, the earthquake of Cinchona. So Mi Cafecito was very nearly to be closed because the roads around was destroyed, the wheels, all of them. But in the year 2013, one CEO of G Adventure and Planet Terra, do you know what's Planet Terra? No? Planet Terra it's a non-profit organization who is associated with G Adventure, who help touristic rural projects like this. So thanks to Planet Terra and G Adventure, we are still open. For example, with your visit, you help more than 200 families. And actually, I am a student, so thanks to G Adventure and Planet Terra, I can study and work at the same time. So thanks a lot for your visit. Now, we're going to start with the coffee. Do you know something about the history of the coffee? Don't have idea? In which country do you think the coffee was discovered? No?
Peru.
No?
Costa Rica.
No. The coffee was discovered in Africa.
Oh.
Exactly in Ethiopia. Budong was discovered by humans. Was discovered by goats. What kind of goats? Crazy goats. Why crazy goats? Because they start to eat the plant, the leaves, the beans, and the branch. And what happened? The coffee plant it's full of caffeine, so they start to get a lot of energy. So the farmers around ask themselves, oh, why these goats are so crazy? And they discovered the coffee plant and they start to eat the red beans of the coffee. So if you want to be like a crazy goat, eat the beans to get more energy. Because the beans when they are not roasted have more caffeine, because when we roast the coffee beans, we are going to dry a little bit of caffeine because the caffeine it's a oil. For that reason, these beans have more caffeine, okay? This is the beans that we are going to pick to roast the coffee beans. The coffee don't start to be drinked in Ethiopia. The coffee start to be drinked in Yemen. And after that, they export the coffee to Italy. And in Italy create famous drinks like mochaccino, cappuccino, latte, espresso, all of them. But what happened? In Italy, they cannot grow coffee because to grow coffee we need a tropical weather with sun, with rain, high altitudes, and humidity. So in Costa Rica,
We're at a coffee farm
perfect weather to grow coffee.
and our coffee plantation, and these are the machines where coffees are actually, well, maybe grounded, made, etc. And he's saying that they produce 18,000 kilos of coffee right here at this location in Costa Rica. Our tour bus
What was the condition?
and a dog. I hope it's not dead.
So thanks to that,
Well, it seems like everybody's just so laid back that I saw the cows laying down on the farms, the cats laying down on the grass, the dog laying down. So it's all very different actually. Reminds me a lot of the villages of Malaysia. This is a typical house of people who are actually not living in the city, but this is more like a rural area of Costa Rica. We have come here to coffee plantation, which he said is a mandatory stop. You cannot say we're not going to stop here. And this is how they're going to show us actually inside when I get into the coffee plantation of how coffee is made. Those ladies got some coffee beans. And then inside, I believe there is a restaurant where we have ordered our lunch and going to eat lunch there and then go on to do other different things this afternoon and in the evening. So this is our second day here in Costa Rica. Goodbye, Angela. June 19, 26 from Costa Rica. Travel with Amber.